Hello everyone, this is Mark from Osmio Water. I'm going to make a quick video to show you how to change the filters on the PurePro reverse osmosis system. It's a very easy procedure that will take you about 5 to 10 minutes. So first of all, we need to turn off the valve on the tank. So this is this blue lever here, which we're going to then turn off. So it's in the off position. When it's pointing straight, that's showing you in line with the pipe. That means it okay, so we're going to remove this blue clip first, and then we're going to push the O-ring in, and then at the same time disconnect the tubing. That's it. So now we've done that, we can then take the system out and work on it here where there's a little bit more space. Now to change these pre-filters, what we're going to do is simply twist them clockwise and it comes off. I'll stick my tea towel there. And then we'll take the carbon filter off, so we'll twist that off. And then twist the last carbon filter off. There. Now we've got our new filter here, we're going to twist that on. So we start like that, and it's a very simple matter of just twisting it on. The green one is a twist lock mechanism on here. There we go. Now these filters are changed normally every 6 months, so they're very easy to change. Now we're going to move on to changing the post filters and the membrane. Okay, so we'll just turn the unit around to the back. There we go. Now what we can do is disconnect some of the tubing to make it easier for us to access it. So we'll take the clip off and we'll disconnect the tubing here, and then this unit can come off there. Now let's remove that clip there. Now these elbows just twist off and they come off like that. We're going to reuse those, so and let's do the same here. Okay, let's chuck that in the sink. So that's that one off. Next one is this one here. Now again, we can disconnect this tube here. There we go. And that one, and then again twist it off. These are encapsulated filters, so they are pretty easy to change, but they're not as easy as the quick change ones. So we need to take that bit off as well. Okay, right, new filter. Now with the new filters, obviously we need to note the arrow which shows the direction of the flow. So in this case the flow is going to go this way, so we could screw that on there. Now bear in mind you're screwing plastic in there, so you want to be fairly gentle with the fitting, so you need to just hand tighten them. And then on here, screw that back on. Okay, that's enough. Then that piece can go back on like that. Next one is our alkaline filter, which is our last one. So we take the little caps out the bottom there. Now the flow is coming down through there and it's going to go back up. So here we need to look at the arrow of the flow and make sure it's going in the right direction. So in that case it's in that direction. Goes back up. So we'll screw this filter on. Right, now we can reinsert these clips then and clip that back on. There we go. So that's fine now, and then finally we just need to screw this piece back on. There. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's your post filters done. Now finally, we're going to change the membrane. So what I'll do is I'll disconnect this tube here, give us a bit more space. Now, the membrane, slightly trickier. We first pull it off the hinge like that, and we need to disconnect this tube here. So we'll take the little clip off, push the O-rings down, take it off. Now we can take the cap off. We unscrew the cap. There we go. There'll be a water in there, obviously. Now we need to use a pair of grippers or pliers to just help us ease it out. There we go. And that's your membrane filter there. Now it's a little bit black, and it's just because of the carbon in the system. That's not a problem. So we'll take our new membrane, which is here, with this rubbery end goes at the top end, and there's a little hole at the bottom that this connects into. So we're going to then find that hole, push it in, so it should be like that, and this edge should be flat. And then we can screw this back on, hand tighten, and then very simply reconnect it back up. Okay. Now this tube can go back on there, and then we'll stick the clip back on. There we go. So that's done now. So all that remains is to then reconnect all our tubing. So this black one is the connection to the drain, so which goes here. That's it, pushes in. This one is our red one is our connection to the tank, which goes here, pushes in, and the blue one is our connection to the alkaline filter, which goes up to the tap, and that goes in like that. There, and that's it. That is all the filters changed. So what we'll do now is we'll put the system back in the cupboard, just like that. Now we can reopen the inlet of water. So I'll do that here. There we go. You'll hear the water gushing as you do that. Now I'm going to leave the tank closed for now, because what I want to do is turn on our tap and, you see, allow the water to drain out the tap. It's going to come very slowly at the beginning, but leave that tap on for a few minutes. Okay, so it's now been dribbling out like this for about 10 minutes, so I'm going to turn the tap off, and then I'm going to open the tank valve here, and then obviously the water is going to just start coming out normal once the air clears. There it is, and that's it, and it's good to go. And then finally all we need to do is just check for any leaks here. There are none, so we're all good to go, and that's how you change the filters on the system.